Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj, and I'm trying to fix my mic at the same time I'm talking. That's not a great combination. Oh, such a good theme song. Oh, so good. Anyways. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm back. Yes, I took a couple days off there. Kind of a mental stability thing. I have to be honest. I was not feeling a stream. Wow, it's been February since we played, huh? Okay. I think that's when it actually dropped on the 360. All right. Be careful out there, Uncle Kaz. All right. You've got one, don't you? Then sure, take advantage of it. Get your money's worth. All right. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. What do we got here? Some little big shot Yakuza boys from the Ryudo family came by and said they were going to boot me off my land or else they'd put a boot up my ass. Did they come threaten you too? Yeah, so they're the Ryudo family. Not that I care. They can come waving their deed in front of me all they want. Kicking me out? No siree. Well, they probably have been. Oh, Kiryu-san. Ryukyu Boulevard is swarming with tourists right now. Karagushi Arcade or the public market. You can now go to downtown Ryukyu from here, I guess. I may not be pronouncing that completely correct. I'm going to apologize ahead of schedule for any of my attempts at pronouncing Japanese names, cities, businesses, etc. I'm just going to go ahead and get that on the record. The Ryudo family has got to be somewhere around here. Okay, so we're looking for... I hear Sam's Maui place is great. Blue Seal. We can get ice cream there, then go get steaks later. Umachi Diner. Oh, pawn shop. Okay. Ibisu pawn shop. What do you got, buddy? A 9-iron. Oh, right now I don't have a ton of money. 30,000 yen is not a whole lot of money. I think that's the equivalent of what? $300? So we're looking for a blue truck. The fuck you staring at, disgruntled Yakuza? I love the arena attitude. Get up, quick. Flipped him. You're too strong. Got a simple 5,000 yen. Smile burger. I think there is an achievement because there used to be a trophy in this thing for like knocking 100 people over. Ah, blue truck. Ah, eating ice cream.
Yo, Chimpira.
Saki no. Nanda? Ossan.
お前ら流動一家の若いのじゃねえのか。
あ？だったらどうした？
ちゃんと賃貸料払っている堅気にいきなりこんなもんちらつかせてどういう了見だ。
は、堅気だと？笑わせんな。
Civilian.
背中にあんなもん背負ってる堅気がどこにいるってんだ。
とにかく子供たちが怖がってるんだ。もう二度と顔見せるんじゃねえ。
俺らはな、
Oh damn.
内地からしゃしゃり出てきたやつが大嫌いなんだよ。とっとと沖縄から出ていけ。
それが立ち退きの理由か。
さあな、どうしても知りてえなら直接親父に聞くんだな。ちょっと待て。どこへ行く気だ？
I'm gonna go talk to your
流動
boss.
一家の事務所。お前らの親父とやらに会いに行く。
兄貴、今すぐ組に連絡を。
わざわざ組に連絡入れるようなことするんじゃねえ。俺らの仕事はあんたの監視だ。だが好き勝手に事務所に行ってもらうような真似されちゃ困るんだよ。そんなことされたら俺の顔が潰れちまう。
じゃあどうすればいい？
どうしても生きてえってなら 俺を倒してからにしな。
ほう、そんなことで。
Is that it? I love Kiryu. Just what? That's it?
ねえぞおっさん。
That's all?
てめえ頭に本当に勝てると思ってんのか。
頭？
そうだ。兄貴は天下の流動一家の若頭捨て頃のハブこと島袋に
The
消さんだ。
Fighting Viper.
それでもやるって言うのかおっさん。
Nah.
やめとけ。
Put a. I love
お
Kiryu.
前
Just his straight up like
自
shut
分
the
の顔
fuck up.
潰したくないんだろ。
Just straight
そ
shut
ん
the
なこ
fuck
と
up.
言ってやめようとしてんじゃねえよ。腰抜けのおっさん。
沖縄じゃどれだけ有名か知らねえが、そんな脅しが通るほど世の中甘くねえぜ。
There's the ripping of the shirt.
持ってろ。どうだ。
なかなか立派な蛇だな。
Cute snake you
違
got
う
there.
わボケ。ヘビじゃねえよ、ハブ。ハブだハブ。
It's a
捨て
goddamn
頃のハブ
viper.
っつってんだろ。
ハブもヘビも同じだろ。
違うわ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。俺は沖縄の心背負ってんだよ。
相当地元のことを好きなんだな。
そうよ。内地のあんたに本物の沖縄もんの強さを教えてやるぜ。ミキオ、てめえは絶対に手出すな。
あ、はい。
覚悟はいいな。行くぜ。はっ。
No ripping off of Kiryu's shirt?
痛い目見してやるぜ。て
Oops. Whoops. Oh man. Uh-oh. I can feel it. Oh, it's coming, bro. Bam. Eat it. Ah, there it is.
兄貴
Haniki!
どうなってんだこいつは。
どうだ内地の腰抜けのおっさんのパンチは痛かったか約束だお前の親父のところに案内してもらおうか
はい、わかりました。
Ricky is actually, he turns out to be a really good guy.
ええ
He- Huh. I get it. My wife still drives 40 miles to go see the tattoo artist when she wants a tattoo. That's the same one that gave her first tattoo. Although I think recently, I don't know if he's doing work anymore. I think he's kind of retired and his son has taken over the business. Oh, I can't save right now. Still wet behind the ears, so to speak. He's not really a full-fledged Yakuza yet. You ever heard of a Yakuza getting along with townspeople like that? It's true. Rikia! That guy? Wow, he's built. Makes you look like a little kid with those tiny arms of yours. Oh my man, that's messed up. Ask the boss if he wants to grab a drink tonight. Nakahara-san is quite a fellow, a real old-fashioned type. He actually cares about honor and duty. Sure, he charges protection money, keeps the big chain stores from moving in on the mainland. We can continue to do business like this. Okay, that's nice. Where'd he go? Sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry here. Says the guy who spends all his time sitting on his tush. Not in front of the guest. And what a guest he is. I'm only an hour and 20 years younger. Ryudo family controls this part of town, but they're a small organization. They've got lots of ties with people here, so we actually work rather closely with them. Yuka handles most of the business nowadays, but his boss, Nakahara, definitely causes his fair share of trouble in his day. Okay. Mikio. No boss inside. Alright.
This. どうぞ。今、親父を呼んできます。少しお待ちください。
Huh. I think he's shocked at how much honor there is here.
Oh, 待たせたな、客人。あんたが桐生さんか。うちの力也が可愛がってもらったようだな。
あんたに話があってきた。
ああ、立ち退きの件だろ。
そうだ。どうして俺らが立ち退かなきゃならないのか、訳が知りたい。
サキ。おいサキ。ちょっとこのおじちゃんと話があるんだ。部屋に戻っててもらえるかな。
Huh. I'm listening. Word is they're gonna pop a big resort on the land your little neighborhood in. Either that or use it for a brand new American military base. That's the thing. There is a whole geopolitical thing here that if you are not in Japan or don't know a little bit about it, Okinawa has a huge military base on it. I believe it's a joint military base, if I remember from back in the day. I think it's Marines, Air Force. It might even have Navy on it as well. And Army. There's always been contention over that base being there. A lot of contention. Hmm.
理由は分かった。
どうか。それじゃあ
断る。
I'm not going.
なんだと。
あんたの言い分は通っている。だがな、所詮それは極道の勝手な都合ってやつだ。
何？
俺も昔は極道だった。 他人の生活に土足で踏み込んでは何かと理由をつけていいように事を運ばせていた。だがな、そんな俺たちの事情で振り回された子供はどうなるんだ。俺はな、ここで施設をやっているうちはあいつらをそういう目に遭わせたくねえ。話は終わりだ。帰らせてもらう。
おいこら、ちょっと待て。
Uh-oh.
沖縄で生まれて60年。内地から来たガキに説教されるほど追い惚れちゃいねえ。
あんた、本当にそれでいいと思っているのか？
ああ？
今俺をここで殺して子供たちを追い出して、あんたそれで満足なのか？沖縄のことを愛しているなら俺たちを立ち退かせることよりももっと他に考えることがあるんじゃないのか？あんたが暴力で向かってくるなら構わない。そん時はこっちも手加減なしにやらせてもらうぜ。
Very, very nice. He basically told him, look, I'm not leaving my kids. These are my pride and joy. It's the reason that I exist.
来年度、民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方、これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら、沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することで、なんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいとそう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、インタビューに応じた鈴木氏とは対照的に、田宮氏は足早に車に乗り込み、
It was always fun when you play these, and like, you know, they used a lot of Japanese-born actors and actresses to physically portray, like they get scans, facial scans, and everything, and they do the voice work.
進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
And it's neat.
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。田宮さんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木田宮両氏の沖縄での行動に、 今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
Anyways, it's always funny when you get somebody where you recognize them because they've broken through, as an American actor or whatnot, or they've broken through in mainstream American movies. So it's kind of neat to see that stuff sometimes, and it's like, oh man, I know that guy. Like, I think Joe Takagi is in one of these. The guy from Die Hard. I can't think of his real name, but I think he's in one of these games. Beat Takahashi's in Yakuza 6. Ooh, excuse me. Boy, and Haruka goes on a journey through these games, let me tell you. Everything will be fine. Shiro's been kind of down since he got home from school. I wonder why. Did you ask him what was wrong? Yes, but he didn't seem to. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. Time to find Shiro. Okay. Nothing here. Huh, same thing, huh? That's my room as well. Well, I knew he was in one of these rooms. You don't look fine. I kind of thought that would be the right answer, was the school thing. Let's see, maybe. Oh. Take this worm. I got a worm. That's for the fishing aspect. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. Dang. Is it about Shiro? Yeah. Kiryu. Yeah, I remember. think it's been getting worse, though? What makes you say that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What evidence could you have of that? Is this some kind of joke? Oh, dang. Oh. Kiryu's gonna kill this guy. Oh. Oh, dang. I don't think he realized who he was talking to. Kiryu gonna kill that fool. You can trust me, Shiro. Please. Alright. Don't tell anyone about this, but do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. Yoshinori. Kind of complicated. Son of... Oh. Oh, this is gonna end poorly for this teacher. I remember I got my buddy Foreman hooked on the Yakuza games when this game came out. I kind of really had to tell him, just try it. Just try the game. It's gonna be good. I think you'll like it. Just give it a shot. You know, and he was thinking like, you know, it's just gonna be this weird beat 'em up, etc., etc. You know, it's not gonna be that great. And then he was like, I was so enraptured by this whole, like, he's like, the first half of the game, you're just in an orphanage and you're just talking to these kids and solving problems with them. And he was just so amazed by the you know, the game. I'm gonna fix this problem. Okay, he's not here. Yeah, I don't know why it lets you out here. There's nothing back here that I'm aware of. I think maybe at some point something shows up back there. As famous city councilman can be. This is how we get into. We can actually go play golf. Yeah, every now and then you should always go down to the beach because of this. Because there's always like little things that wash up on the beach that you can get. Or you can always go fishing, you know. So the ocean there is really dirty. Nothing like the sparkling blue of our beaches. Really? Don't people go swimming during the summer? That's because they don't know any better. Oh, stretching out my legs and my calves. Why won't you tell me where Takuya is at? We have Takuya. If you want him back, come get him alone. I'm Kiryu, and I run the Morning Glory Orphanage just down the road. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on this motherfucker. Thank you so much. Be careful. Oof. Oh god, it's a dog. I can. 10,000 yen. Side story complete. Golf course. Yato! Crack-a-lacka. Time to hit the links.
いらっしゃいませ。
All right. Let's play. Okay. Ooh, dang. Oh, nope, that's a bad shot. 96 yards, sand wedge, straight up. Dang, I really need to work on my... Oof. Out of bounds. Oof. I'll take it. Ooh. Oof, no guts, no glory. Oh, over it. Man, I can't seem to hit. I'll take it. Par. Okay. Oof, 126 yard par 3, huh? Oh. Too much. Oh, that's a mulligan. Yes. Too much. I'll take it. Oh, shit. Oh, too much. Oh. Birdie, huh? 9, all in elementary school. You take care of them all by yourself? Okay. Huh. A 100 yards. How far am I from the hole? 36 yards. Oh, a bogey. He's not gonna be happy about that. Oh no, I clipped it. What the hell? Yeah. Well, why didn't we talk to him about it though? Yep, let's go back and tell him. It's all good. Because he was all afraid, like, oh, they're going to shut us down if I say anything. And it's like, no, you're good.
ただいま。
Oh shit.
その様子じゃ負けたか。
次は絶対勝つ。
元気な子供ですな。
あれ、お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
ん？あ赤坂先生。
How was school? We gotta sort it out. Uh-oh.
なんだよ。
Uh-oh. What did she do? Get to the dining room. Go. Go, 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 go.
Ah!
we going to do about the eviction? He doesn't care how much money they offer us. He's not going to leave his childhood home. Mine too. We don't want to be moving at our age. I couldn't live in some big apartment building where you don't even know your neighbors. It's gonna be lonely around here without him. Oh, says the ocean. Oh, okay, we read this. More basic down essentially saying we're preparing for war. War inevitably comes with trapped in a combat zone with no escape in sight. Not to mention all this outrageous talk about erecting some fancy schmancy resort. Okay, let's go round up the rest of the kids down here. Oh, there's another box on the beach. We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? Time to have a house meeting and see who's been stealing the money. A manila clam. Alright, I think that's all the kids. Missing someone? Oh. Has gone missing. Who took it? We're missing somebody. No kids back here, right? Where the hell is the missing kid at? It's a worm again. Alright, well, we're missing somebody. Somebody's not here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Kids are like, where did Uncle Kaz go? He just took off. It's a good question. Oh shit. That's 2 monorail rides. I'm missing a kid. That's the problem. I don't know where they're at. I can't find them. Maybe they were on the beach? I just didn't see them? Yeah, it's a fishing pool. I get it. I'm trying to find this other kid. Huh. No kid up there. See, there's supposed to be a kid right here. This is a raid. Hey, Tent Scare, what's happening? Ah, today was a reading stream, right? Right. Tomorrow print still? Alright, I am trying to remember where the last kid is that I need to find. I thought maybe they were hiding in a closet somewhere. Oh, here it is. Ah, I forgot about the stupid laundry room. I forgot about the stupid laundry room. I forgot there was a stupid laundry room back here. I think what was more hilarious is that I took 2 trips to town while I was looking for a kid. Hey, Finny Foppin', how's it going? How are you? Hopefully well. Let's get you a shout out. The Sims, killing Sims is the way of life. Just kill the Sims, make them dead all the time. Man, maybe I should be a singer.
Can you move?
I write such creative jams.
Feels so funky. Spangler, I'm with Spangler. You got slime.
That's great, Ray. Save some for me.
All right. So somebody stole some money. Uh-oh. Look at that person at the end of the table, head down. That's a guilty face right there. Uh-oh, it's the blame game now. Pop, 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 pop. I say we solve this with the Squid Game.何？
なんだよ。
もう
Oh no, I have to go be a narc. Really? Tentascare. You're not in on like the biggest media phenomenon right now? Squid Game on Netflix? Caught you red-handed. Get in the purse. My money's gone. Yes. I just love they did a skit on Saturday Night Live with it that was hilarious. With Pete Davidson singing a song about the Squid Game. It was really funny. Him and Remy Malek as the guest host for the week, and they're like, I lost all my money in the stock market, so I gotta play the Squid Game. It was really funny. I've only watched about half the episodes so far. I'm probably going to restart it because my wife wants to watch it now because, she's kind of like in the zeitgeist with it being so out there and everything now. It's like, all right, I guess I should sit down and watch this. I'm curious to see how it's going to go for her because she does not, she hates it when I play the Yakuza games. Not because she hates the games themselves. She is not into subtitles at all. I love it when I watch a foreign film. It's like, oh, you're watching one of those subtitle films. It's like, yes. Yes, I am. I just took the money. Here's a heartwarming moment that I'm ruining by talking over it.
さあ、勇気を出せ。
綾子ちゃん、私ありがとう。そしてごめん。なんで綾子ちゃんが謝るの？本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。
Oh dang.
でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら私あの場で言うべきだった。
Yeah, being brave's a lot of work. I just want the easy route out.
私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。
You know, the funny thing is, there's no way this is how it would work in real
こんな
life.
大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も許して。
Why were you arguing with Adobe?
ごめんね。
What did Acrobat do to you? Did you have to use Adobe Acrobat Reader, or could you have used like I was a big Adobe guy, and I still have to use it at work because its form design stuff is really good. But at home, personally, now I use Foxit PDF Reader because it's really good, and I'm thinking about buying the full version, which is like $150. Weirdly enough, at work, I still use Adobe Acrobat 9 because it's a professional version and it came with my Creative Suite. I mean, in theory, now here's the thing. I will tell you. I always thought PDF, the whole point of PDF is that it was a universal file format that could be used with any PDF reader. That's the whole point, right? Portable document format. It's a universal format. It should be usable anywhere, anyway, anyhow with any reader. I mean, it's a thing that you can use on Unix, on Linux. You can use it on an AS400 mini frame. Okay? You can use it on a cluster server. You can use it on a Windows box. You can use it on a Mac. You can use it on your phone. It's like everything. Hell, we had an RS6000 AIX Unix client that freaking had a PDF reader on it, right? Right? So bear with me for a second. This is a whiny story because, and you'd think with me being lazy, I'd just get right to the point, but anyways, so I've never had a problem with Adobe compatibility. It's always been it's like, hey, this is normally what I run into is like, hey, like recently there's a city here that puts out PDF formats and they're in a newer format that I can't open. And I have to use Edge or a browser to open the PDF file and then print it out to a PDF format. And then, so I kind of have to go this long, circuitous route to get it, to be able to use it. But there is an agency here, the California Department of Transportation, calls out Adobe. Like, they specifically call out Adobe between this range and this range. And I'm like, yeah, go pound sand. I've never heard of this not working. It's a PDF. No, those forms will not work with anything else but Adobe, like 6 through like 11. You use any other version, you try to use a browser, you try to use anything, you are fucked. Those forms will open and they will be broken as hell. Yeah, I mean, the reason I have Pro is because it came with Form Designer, which I use a lot. I do a lot of PDF form design. And that may be the thing. It may be that you need a specific version of Adobe. The other thing that could be happening, I don't run into this often, but it sometimes causes some issues with certain machines or certain versions of Adobe. And you might have to go into the preferences first to fix this. If you go into the preferences, and I forget if it's the document or file settings, there's a thing to turn off, like there's a format called PDF/A, and it sometimes causes problems with certain versions of Adobe, certain versions of Bluebeam, with certain versions of Foxit, and so on and so on and so on. And in Adobe, you can actually go in and turn that off, and it'll force it to open as a standard PDF file. You could try doing that. You could try doing that. Go into the settings of your Adobe Reader and find that setting. I think it's if you go to, I think it's Edit. That might be the document. I think it's in there. You can edit preferences, and you go in there. And one of the things is about how do you want to open a PDF/A file? And it'll say open it in like a special way or something like that. And I always just say turn it off. Turn it off. You'll still be able to open the file. It'll still work fine. But I find that sometimes can be an issue. So, something to look at. I'm not saying that's going to fix it. But hey, it's something to try, right? It doesn't really hurt. And it's a super simple issue to fix. I forget where it's at. It's like under the file property, like, you know, when you go to preferences, there's like 30 different things you can go on to. One of them's document, one of them's file, one of them's view, but one of them will have it in there where you'll see it, and it'll be a section about PDF/A documents, how to handle these. And I think it's like open it in this way, and you can turn it off, or there's a way to say open it as a standard PDF or something to that effect. Look at this. I'm giving. Got it? Try that. I mean, hey, it's worth a shot. It may not fix the problem, but it's worth it. Yes. Yeah, turn that off. Like I said, it can't hurt. I always turn that off for anyways because it causes so many problems when you get a PDF/A file. Like it'll be like it wants to open as like a document folder or like a binder instead, and it's stupid and dumb. It's a dumb format. Nobody likes it. There are a few people out there that don't know how to turn it off and create files with it, and it's stupid. It's stupid, dumb, stupid. We solved everything! Yay! Everyone's happy. So, what are you trying to do exactly? Is this for like college admissions you were saying? I have so much experience with college admissions with my son. And going through all the stuff right now, and just, because he went to New Mexico State, then he transferred back here, and now he's doing Riverside Community, And now, you know, at some point, I think in a year, he wants to be able to transfer back to a 4-year university and kind of finish up in his major. Hey, I can actually tell you about cosmetology certificates. This is the weirdest coincidental freaking stream I have ever had. So, when I moved out of my parents' house back in 1994, my dad's house, I moved out and I moved on a whim, and it was the dumbest thing ever, but it actually worked out. I ended up meeting my wife 2 years later, so I guess it all worked out in the end. But when I first moved out, I moved in with a friend of mine who needed a roommate, and I ended up going out with her sister at some point. And her sister was a cosmetologist. I then moved in with her friend who needed a roommate when my other roommate was moving out of town. You were 4, you were 5. All right, yeah. I'm old. Shut the fuck up. It's that guy with the curly hair. I just saw him again. Are you sure? Yeah, he's in that blue truck. Probably spying on us again. But I ended up living with 2 cosmetologists. I actually had to drive one of them I drove both of them to their tests down in LA, because at that time, if you wanted to get your test, there were only like a handful of places in the state you could go for your cosmetology test. You actually had to bring a model and everything too. Now I think they work with dummies when they do the test, but at that point you had to bring a real life person with you to do your styling, and you do the nails, you do the hair. But I have a long, again, circuitous route to get here for this. Living with my roommate, I learned how to do nails. I learned how to do acrylics. I learned how to do silk wraps. I learned how to do fills. I learned how to do, gels. I learned all that stuff. I was incredibly good at it. I couldn't do it now to save my life. But at the time I was on disability. It was just, so I sat at home a lot and didn't do much. So I would watch and I would learn, and it was hilarious. But, there you go. Good for you. Good for you. Hey, let me tell you something. People always need their haircut. People always need styling. There are always going to be people that are too lazy to do it themselves. Always. If there is one thing that is true, people always need their haircut. Okay, those are those dudes. Is that the blue truck down there? Well, I'm looking for the... Oh... I already answered this question, bro. Well, and yeah, you could sit there and be like, yeah, if like my son used to once a year, like he would go during the summer, beginning of the summer when he was younger, he used to just go and get like a number 2 or a number 1 or a number 2 and just buzz his head for the summer. so he could just, you know, stay cool. And, you know, he's outside in the pool, running around, this, that, whatever. And he was, you know, it was before girls and all that stuff. So now it's all about, you know, I got to get the right style, and I need to have it look good, and this and that. And so, where the hell is this freaking truck at? I don't see no truck around here. Not a blue truck. Oh, yeah, we already saw this text. Shut up. That looks like the damn blue truck right there. Are they creeping around the back of the house? Maybe that's what it is. You know, I joked earlier about, like, why do we have this stupid door in the back of the house for this backyard where there's nobody at? And it's like... Did I break the game? Maybe they're on the beach? I'm not sure where these guys are at. Stuff just keeps washing ashore. Look at that 2010 water effects. I got an old magazine. All right, where the Uh-oh.
またお前か。俺の答えは変わってねえぞ。
いや、今日はそういうんじゃねえんです。
ん？じゃあ何の用だ？
今日は兄貴にどうしても頼みたいことがあって。
Didn't work, sorry. Well, hell, if worst comes to worst, you can always Uber it. Since it's an educational thing, you're using it as transportation to get to your education. You might even be able to use it as a tax write-off. Also, you may end up meeting some people at school that you find out live, within reasonable distance or, on your route. You learn to get a ride with somebody. That's what I do at work. I have a guy that I carpool with a couple days a week.
Yeah.
Well, credit is one of those weird things where people get, weird. The guy dead, hanging blue face from a rope in the living room. Saki-san still clutching to his lifeless leg, and her mom probably off with one of her fuckboys. Ow, man. Look her in. People just get weird about credit. I co-signed for somebody once for a motorcycle, and they made their payments, everything was great. But I was very like, hey, I have some rules before I do this, because it was like, if something goes wrong, number one, I'm on the hook for it. And number two, I'm going to end up having to make the payments since I'm on the hook for it. So, I wanted to make sure, like, hey, you're going to be good for this and that. Cool, there's a rewind the stream. Oh, is there? Why wouldn't you be? I thought you always could rewind the stream. I guess maybe not. I don't know. What do I know? Yeah, I know. It's a worm. I keep picking up the worm. Oh. Huh. That's new. Saki's not a child anymore. She doesn't speak. What? All right. That's neat. I didn't know that was there.
今、親父は荒れちまって手がつけられねえ状態です。だから兄貴に出張ってもらって、とりあえず親父を落ち着かせてほしいんです。
なんで俺なんだ。
先日の一件から親父は兄貴に一目置いてるみてえです。だからここは兄貴しか収められねえと。
ちょっと待て。
はい？
さっきから聞いていると、俺のことを兄貴って何言ってるんだ。
兄貴。
だって兄貴は兄貴じゃないですか。
お前は流動一家の若頭だろう。 俺はお前の兄貴分でも何でもない。
まあ、その話はいいとして。
よくない。お前みたいなやつに
I
兄貴
can't
が
have a
いたら
Yakuza
う
talking
ち
to
の
me
子
like
供
that.
たち
What
に
will my
悪影
kids
響
think?
だろうが。
別にいいじゃないですか。俺は兄貴の強さと男気に惚れたんです。俺にとって兄貴は兄貴なんです。じゃあシモン、車回してきますんでお願いします。兄貴。
兄貴。That's cool. We're going to have to walk from here, Aniki. Body moving, body moving, body moving, body moving. All right, which way are we going? Well, first, we're going to go right over here. See, worm. Old magazine. Shard of tempered glass. I hate the upgrade system in this thing. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, we should save this one more time. Since I actually did all those upgrades and stuff. Oh, wait a minute. We need to go to M store. That's right. You can't look at the magazines in this one.
いらっしゃいませ。
Nope.
ありがとうございました。
I'm looking for. I don't know if they have a Don Quixote in town here. I did not want a catnip stick because I don't care about finding a cat right now. Maybe right there? That's the M store we're at. That's the other M store. Aqua Sky. Maybe over there? Public market, soba. Okay. Aniki.
いらっしゃいませ。
Dang.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember where we went and bought whatchamacallit. My health items. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I wasn't going to host this club, but yes. Well, I'm trying to figure out how I get there, bro. Oh, here we go.
Kiryuの兄貴。
Well, you know.
親父は奥です。さっきまで青森飲んで暴れていたとこです。
Oh, damn. Homie wrecked his house.
しゃあ、なんだよあったかよ。ああ、おお、これは桐生さんじゃないですか。
Oh, dang.
どうも荒れてるみたいだな。
Well, she ran away because she didn't want to live with me anymore. I just scare her off. I know enough. I was an orphan myself. You son of a bitch. It's like a 3-hour test. Yeah. It's like a 3-hour test where I go, how math? I'm gonna peace out or I'm gonna do more work. I gotta make a call this week. Well, there you go. Well, good on you. Well, I'm glad it's working out. But yeah, I mean, I went for a job interview and literally that's how I got around town. I was like, just Uber here, Uber there, Uber here, Uber there. Well, you know, I have people always joking that I spend money poorly, but I look at it the way I've always looked at it is, I don't mind spending money as long as it's something I'm going to use. It's something I've had to talk to myself a lot with, like, games recently. I used to buy a ton of games and I don't play them. I start playing them and then they sit. And I'm trying to teach myself not to buy them or wait till they're on sale. Unless it's something I have to play, like, oh, I gotta play this.
それとこれとは話は別だ。今は先のことだけを考えようじゃないか。お前。あんたんとこの若いの。
Hey, you know what? You do what you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I'm not gonna be offended if you gotta bounce out.
はい、兄貴。
But like, I didn't buy Far Cry 6. I want it real bad, but I'm waiting because I'm like, you know what? That game is gonna probably be like half off Black Friday, almost guaranteed. It'll be $30, or I could probably get the super deluxe version for the 60 instead of the 120 or whatever it is. So I'm like, so I'm trying to be better about it. Game Pass has helped a lot too because I get a lot of new games through that I can dabble around with and play. So I'm not like frantically trying to buy the new hotness. Ha! Hey, you know what? I remember when I used to do, you know, I used to cover E3 and when I was doing media stuff and everything, and I used to buy a lot of used games. I'd go to GameStop. I was one of those guys that would go in there and buy used games, wait until they got super cheap, trade stuff in all the time, right? And when I started going to E3 and I started doing media stuff and I started meeting these developers and I started meeting the, you know, the PR people and meeting the talent and meeting developers and producers and writers and artists and all this stuff and going to like EA, going to Ubisoft, going to, you know, Activision, going to Square Enix and going and meeting these production people and stuff, right? And you start to realize, like, fuck, there's like anyways, I started realizing I'm a dick for buying used games. I'm like a stupid dick for, you know, buying used games. Like, these are people I'm meeting and I'm starting to get to know them, and it's like I'm hurting their bottom line by buying a used game. Anyways, it's time to show a family turf. They get real hairy real fast if we show our faces over there. Then it's settled. We're going to Hatsumachi. Well, I'll admit. Aniki! This guy just loves screaming at me like, Aniki! Why are you running away from me, Aniki? Alright, so we have to go to the red light district. I'm gonna assume that's over here. Okay, we can't go that way. Aniki! Aniki! Something terrible's happened. It's Saki-chan. I saw her in Hatsamachi with some woman I've never seen before. Something felt real off about the whole thing. And you're sure it was her? Oh, well, if it isn't the dashing young fella from before. We don't got time for your hopeless flirting. Let's try and focus. Where'd you see Saki? Coming out of the convenience store over at the intersection with some woman who was absolutely dressed to the nines. It was Saki's mother. And
oh?
all right. Well, I'm gonna go over here. You're gonna give me your money. Aniki! Oops. Crush him. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. A radiant 5,000 yen. Aniki! Why are you running away from me, Aniki? Alright. But I am probably going to call it an evening at that point. I lost my money. I'll take yours. Oh, look, I found my money. Yeah, it is kind of funny. He's like, I ain't got no money, but here's the money because you beat the shit out of me. Anyways, I'm going to go for the evening. It's because I still have some stuff I got to get done for work tomorrow. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Finny Foppin and Tensiskira, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. I'm gonna find somebody to raid here. I'll leave you with some music in a minute so you can enjoy that.